Crafter. Every forest lobby has that one player, the crafter. He joins in silence, skips the intro, and instantly starts chopping trees like a machine. While everyone else screams at shadows, he's already built a full wooden fortress, complete with walls, traps, and a useless second floor no one asked for. But in 99 Nights in the Forest, the line between creation and obsession fades fast. By night 20, Crafter stops talking. By night 40, he's building even when nothing's chasing him. By night 70, he starts using bones instead of wood. They say if you enter his base after dark, you can still hear the hammering. But there's no player there anymore. Only a shadow bent over a half-finished project whispering, "Just one more upgrade." Traveler. The traveler never builds, never camps, never stops. While everyone else argues over where to place the campfire, he's already gone, wandering into the mist with nothing but a torch and confidence. By night 10, no one's seen him. By night 20, players find strange trails of torches deep in the woods, leading nowhere. He always says the same thing when someone asks why he's exploring. There's something out there. I just need to see it once. Some say he found it, the heart of the forest, the thing that watches from between the trees. Others say he became part of it. If you ever see a glowing lantern moving silently between the trees after midnight, don't follow. That's not a light. That's him. The cook. Every group needs a cook. He's the player who insists on making meals while everyone else panics. The cook doesn't fight, doesn't explore. He just guards the campfire like it's sacred. He hums while cutting meat, whispers recipes no one taught him, and always says, "Don't worry, I made enough for everyone." But here's the thing. No one ever sees him hunt. By night 15, the cook's stew tastes strange. By night 30, players start disappearing. And yet there's always plenty of food. When questioned, he just smiles and stirs the pot harder. His apron's spotless, but the ground beneath him is always damp, like something was just buried. If you find a perfectly set dinner table deep in the woods, don't sit down. He's already prepared your plate. The lazy. Every lobby has one. The lazy spawns in, takes 3 sticks, and immediately says, "I'll guard the camp." He doesn't. He just stands there, watching the fire burn while everyone else risks their lives. When monsters attack, he lags. When you die, he didn't see it. Yet somehow, he's always the last one alive. By night 10, he's still wearing the starter gear. By night 25, he's somehow sitting on a throne of other players' loot. By night 50, he doesn't move at all, just sits by the fire, smiling as shadows dance around him, untouched. Some say the forest learned to ignore him. Others say the forest became him. If you ever return to an empty lobby and see someone already sitting by the flames, don't ask how long he's been there. He'll just look up and say, "It's okay, I'll catch up later." Builderman. Legends say Builderman was the first player, the original creator. He wasn't supposed to be inside the game. He was the game. But when the developers abandoned the project, he stayed behind, alone, watching his world rot piece by piece. Now, when players enter 99 Nights in the Forest, they walk through his forgotten creation, a map that keeps rewriting itself as if he's still trying to finish it. Some nights, players hear hammering in the dark. Others swear they've seen him, a tall figure with a hard hat and a faint golden glow standing among the trees. When you approach, he doesn't move. He just whispers, "I built this place, and I can unbuild you." No one ever survives meeting him twice. And every time someone disappears, a new structure appears in the forest, a cabin, a tower, sometimes a statue that looks a little too familiar. Tryhard. The Tryhard doesn't play 99 Nights in the Forest for fun. He plays it like it's war. From the second the lobby loads, he's already barking orders. "Gather wood, build base, stick together." He memorizes every monster spawn, every crafting recipe, every shortcut. By night 10, he's level 30. By night 20, he's shouting at everyone who isn't. He dies once, and blames lag, dies twice, and restarts the lobby. He doesn't sleep, doesn't laugh, doesn't blink. But something happens after night 50. He stops talking. He just runs, faster than anyone else. His eyes flicker like the torchlights burning from inside him. When you call his name, he doesn't answer, but you can hear heavy breathing and voice chat. Sometimes, players say they still see him sprinting through other servers, a lone figure with maxed out stats and no lobby tag. He's not trying to win anymore. He's trying to beat the forest itself. Noob. The noob always joins last. He loads in with no tools, no clue, and somehow no pants. His mic is too loud, his movements are random, and he always asks the same question. Guys, how do I pick up wood? At first, he's harmless. Everyone laughs, until night 3, when he accidentally sets the base on fire. By night 10, he's still learning to crouch. By night 20, he's running in circles screaming, "It's behind me!" even when nothing's there. But somehow, he survives longer than anyone else. No one knows how. Maybe the monsters pity him. Maybe the forest does. Or maybe the forest needs him, to remind players what real fear looks like. Some claim that if you follow a trail of dropped torches and wrong-built walls, you'll find the Noob still wandering, humming the Roblox theme and holding a stick like it's Excalibur. If you call out to him, he'll turn slowly and say, "Wait, how do I drop this again?" Farmer. No one ever asks for a farmer, but somehow every lobby gets one. That quiet player who spawns, grabs a hoe, and disappears into the woods saying, "I'll make us food." At first, he's helpful. By night 5, he's got berries, mushrooms, even a garden. By night 10, he's built a fence, not to keep monsters out, but to keep something in. When players visit his farm, he smiles too much and talks too softly. The crops move. Even when there's no wind. By night 30, no one sees him anymore. The farm still grows, though. Players say the soil is too red, the plants too alive. Some even claim to hear faint crying under the roots, as if the earth itself remembers who helped it grow. If you find his patch of glowing vegetables in the fog, don't pick them. He's still there, tending his children.